Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into the latest developments and predictions from the upcoming episodes of Arafta. With every new episode, the story becomes more intense as hidden truths begin to surface and the line between love, revenge, and loyalty grows more complicated. The characters are now standing at a point where every decision could change their fate forever. If you enjoy deep analysis and predictions about Turkish series, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss the latest updates and theories. Let's start with one of the most shocking moments expected in the upcoming episodes. In the next chapter of the story, Atesh will witness a moment that changes everything. He will clearly see that Haider is the one who shot Reza. But surprisingly, Atesh will not reveal this truth immediately. Instead of reacting emotionally or confronting Haider right away, he chooses to remain silent. This silence is not weakness, it is strategy. Atesh understands that exposing Haider too early could allow him to escape justice again. Haider has always been careful, manipulative, and dangerous. If Atesh rushes into confrontation without solid proof, Haider might find a way to turn the situation in his favor. So Atesh decides to play a longer and much smarter game. His goal is not just revenge. His goal is to destroy Haider legally and make sure he spends years in prison. To achieve this, Atesh begins carefully collecting every piece of evidence he can find. Soon after this realization, Atesh discovers something extremely important, a mysterious CD that Reza had been hiding for years. At first, Atesh believes that this CD will expose everything. He thinks it will finally reveal Haider's crimes and prove his guilt. But when he finally watches the contents of the CD, he discovers something completely unexpected. Instead of providing simple answers, the CD raises even more questions. The information inside suggests that Reza himself may have been manipulating certain events behind the scenes. This possibility shakes Atesh deeply because it means the situation is far more complicated than he ever imagined. For a moment, Atesh begins to question everything he believed about the past. As his investigation continues, Atesh searches for additional clues that could confirm Haider's involvement. Eventually, he discovers a hidden USB drive containing critical information. This device might hold the most powerful evidence against Haider. If the data inside the USB is real, it could completely expose Haider's network of crimes. Atesh begins considering a bold plan. Instead of keeping the evidence secret, he may decide to release it publicly. By uploading the information online or sharing it with the media, he could ensure that the truth reaches everyone at once. If this happens, Haider will have nowhere left to hide. At the same time, another troubling development begins to unfold. Atesh starts noticing strange behavior from Ashley. Something about her actions feels suspicious, but he cannot immediately understand why. One question keeps bothering him. How is Reza's location discovered so quickly? The answer does not make sense. At first, Atesh tries to ignore his doubts. But everything changes when he accidentally witnesses a secret conversation between Ashley and Nazar. Seeing them together plants a dangerous suspicion in his mind. Slowly, Atesh begins to suspect that Ashley has been cooperating with Nazar for much longer than anyone realized. If this suspicion proves true, it will be a devastating betrayal. Ashley was once someone Atesh trusted. Learning that she may have been secretly working against him could completely change how he sees the people around him. And when Atesh finally uncovers the truth, he will show no mercy. Meanwhile, Haider believes that he has finally escaped danger. After dealing with Reza, he thinks he has removed the biggest threat against him. In his mind, the problem is solved. But Haider has no idea that Atesh is already building a much bigger trap around him. While Haider relaxes, believing he is safe, Atesh quietly gathers the evidence needed to bring him down once and for all. At the same time, another emotional storyline continues to develop: Miran's search for the truth about Taher. Unlike everyone else, Miran refuses to believe that Taher is truly dead. Something inside her heart tells her that the story she has been told is incomplete. Determined to find answers, Miran travels to the neighborhood where Taher once lived. She begins asking questions and investigating the house where he stayed. During this search, Miran may discover clues suggesting that Taher might still be alive. This discovery fills her with both hope and confusion. If Taher is alive, it means someone has been hiding the truth for a very long time. After learning this, Miran decides to share everything with Aesh and asks for his help. Aesh understands that Miran will never stop searching for answers. Instead of trying to stop her, he decides to support her investigation. This decision may bring them emotionally closer again after everything they have experienced together. However, another shocking truth may soon appear. Aesh might discover that Ashley was also responsible for the attack on Miran. When this truth finally comes out, Aesh will lose all trust in her. In the upcoming episodes, he may force Ashley to leave the mansion and disappear from their lives completely. But Ashley is not the type of person who accepts defeat quietly. Being expelled from the mansion may only make her more dangerous. There is a strong possibility that she will fully join forces with Nazar and begin planning revenge against Aesh and Miran. Their alliance could create a new and powerful threat. Another major twist could come from the evidence stored on the USB drive. The information might reveal that Haider was not acting alone. Instead, it could expose a larger conspiracy involving several characters from the past. If this happens, Aesh may realize that the real mastermind behind the tragedy is someone nobody expected. Despite all these dangers, Aesh and Miran may still try to build a new future together. After so many lies, betrayals, and painful revelations, they may decide that the only way forward is complete honesty. But in the world of Arafta, peace never comes easily. New secrets always appear just when the characters believe they have finally found stability. Looking ahead, several possible twists could completely reshape the story. One possibility is that Taher may return unexpectedly. His return could reveal a secret connection between Nazar and Haider that no one knew about before. Another possibility is that Miran might discover hidden documents or recordings proving that someone else orchestrated the tragedy involving Io. If this evidence appears, Aesh may realize that his revenge has been directed at the wrong person all along. There is also a chance that Barak could become an unexpected hero. If he overhears a secret conversation between Ashley and Miran, he might be the one who finally exposes their plans. And finally, one of the biggest twists could occur when Haider realizes that Aesh is about to expose him. Desperate to avoid prison, Haider might attempt to escape. This could lead to a dramatic confrontation where every hidden truth finally comes to light. When that moment arrives, the fate of several characters may change forever. That's all for today's analysis and predictions about the upcoming episodes of Arafta.